am Pari from ANON Talks. Do you want to be happy? Instantly. I can help you. But wait, what if I told you that you already are happy? You just don't know it. Most of us think that happiness is something that we will get eventually. Once we get that job, once we make more money, once we find the right person, we keep linking it to future events. Like it's something that we have to work really hard for and we can reach only once we've ticked off all of these boxes. But the truth is that happiness is actually our default state. You don't need to do a lot to be happy. You just need to realize that you're happy. Yes, happiness is already inside of you. It has been there all along. It's just waiting for you to realize it. The reason why we're not able to feel our own happiness is because we constantly keep thinking that we need something else, especially external, to be happy. And that is the biggest blocker in actually being happy. Because happiness does not work like that. Happiness is not even that complicated. You simply need to understand what it really is. It is just a state of absence of desire. When you're free from needing things, when you're free from worrying, when you're free from thinking about the past or stressing about the future, when you're truly living in the present moment, that is happiness. But now the question is, how do we actually reach that state? Well, there are two simple steps. First part is to catch yourself when you think that, oh, I'll be happy when I do that, when I achieve that, or I would have been happy if I had done that instead of this. Notice yourself when you fall into these thinking patterns. Pause for a second and think. And most of the times you will realize that you do not even need that to be happy. You already are most of the times content. Just noticing these patterns is enough. Just being aware of all of this is enough to actually lead you to happiness and break the cycle. The second part is even simpler. It sounds difficult, but it's really not. Accept. Life is always not going to be the way you want it to. There will be bad days, there will be tough situations, and there will be unfavorable conditions. Things will not always go as per your plan. But instead of fighting against it, learn to accept it. You will learn to accept it once you realize the fact that reality is actually neutral. Plain and neutral. Reality has no judgments. Everything that's happening in the universe is perfect. It is our mind and our desires, especially the external materialistic desires, that make us feel happy or unhappy about certain things. So once you realize that everything is just neutral and we add our own unhappiness in our life, that is when you will realize how simple of a concept happiness is. And remember, in this process, there are no shortcuts or escapes. You cannot escape from, not being happy, or you cannot rush happiness. You have to learn to accept things as they are. You have to accept things which are out of your control. And that will only lead you to happiness. Once you learn to accept, happiness will naturally follow. You won't even need to chase it. And yes, you can be happy right now. Thank you.